Welcome class 11 in our business studies class. Last topic we did was sole proprietorship, and I hope that topic was clear. If it is not clear, if you have not seen the video, then go back and see the video first. It is important to know what is sole proprietorship first, then come over to joint Hindu family business. The second form of business which we are going to do is joint Hindu family business. Now, what is joint Hindu family business? Joint Hindu family business is a business which is done by the members of HUF. HUF is Hindu Undivided Family. The business carried out by the members of a Hindu undivided family is known as joint Hindu family business. So this kind of business is not governed by Industrial or Company Act. It is not governed by any law, industrial law or Companies Act. It is governed by Hindu Succession Act, which exists under Hindu law, right? So it is governed by Hindu Succession Act, and it is governed by Hindu law, right? So there are two main conditions for the existence of Hindu joint Hindu family business. Two main conditions are there. First, it is there should be two male members must be there in the family. Minimum two male members must be there. Then there should be an existence of some ancestral property. Some ancestral property should be there. कोई आपकी जो दादा परदादा की टाइम से जो चली आ रही प्रॉपर्टी है, that ancestral property should be there on which you are going to start your business, or you are doing your business, and there should be minimum two male members in the family. So the ancestral property which is inherited by the male members of the in Hindu undivided family, the members who share the ancestral property and who are entitled to get a share in the profit of joint Hindu family business are known as co-partners. So all the members of the Hindu undivided family which are involved in the joint Hindu family business, जो कर रहे हैं male members, उन सभी को हम co-partners कहते हैं, ठीक है? They are called as co-partners, whereas the main head जो eldest member होता है family का, who has the right to control the business and who has the right to take all the important decisions of the business, he is known as the karta of the business, right? So joint Hindu family business comes into existence as per the Hindu Inheritance Act of India, Hindu Succession Act. Okay, it is called as Hindu Succession Act. This form of business only in India. It is found only in India, and all the members of the Hindu undivided family own the business jointly. All are the owners of the business. All who are the members of the undivided family. So no outsider is allowed in this business. You have to have the member you have to be the member of the family to join the business. No outsider can join this business. So the affairs of the business are managed by the head of the family, who is called as karta, and rest of the family members are known as co-partners. Okay. So membership is restricted only to the members of the joint family. No outsider can become the member. And karta, the eldest person, the eldest member of the family, he has the unlimited liability. Unlimited liability means if the business is incurring losses and it becomes bankrupt, अगर वो business अपने loans repay करने में सक्षम नहीं है, it is not able to repay its loans, then the private property of karta can be attached to repay the loans of the business. कर्ता की जो अपनी प्राइवेट या पर्सनल प्रॉपर्टी है, उनसे वो लोन का अमाउंट या बिजनेस के क्रेडिट्स रिकवर किए जा सकते हैं. सो कर्ता हैज द अनलिमिटेड लायबिलिटी while all the other members of the family have the limited liability. बाकी सभी members की limited liability है. और कितनी limited liability है? The share they are having in the business or in the ancestral property. जो share उनका ancestral property में है उतनी ही उनकी limited liability होती है. ठीक है? Otherwise the karta has the unlimited liability. So more focus is on karta because he is the person who takes the major decisions in the business. He is the person who controls the business, and he is the active member who is working actively for the business. And that is why the the liability of the karta is unlimited, and there is much of work pressure on karta only, while rest of the members are relaxed. They can enjoy the limited liability, and they don't have that much of work pressure on them. So the share of each members keeps on fluctuating. Business continues to exist. Business continues to exist upon the death of any member or कर्ता. अगर member किसी भी member की death हो जाती है तो भी business keep on continuing. जबकि हमने sole proprietorship business में we had studied that if the sole proprietor dies, then the business also comes to an end. So there was the life of the business was limited in sole proprietorship business. But here in the joint Hindu family business, the business can continue even after the death of any of the members, or even after the death of the karta. If the karta dies, then the next eldest person in the family, next eldest member of the family will become the karta. So advantages of HUFs. Advantages क्या हैं? उससे पहले हमने features पढ़ लिए. So what are the advantages of the karta? Advantages of HUFs. Advantages can be every co-partner has an assured share in the profits. All the co-partners, whether they are working for the HUFs or not, they are working for the business or not, if they are the member of the HUF, Hindu Undivided Family, then he will have the share in the profits. The business has continued existence. Business की continued existence होती है because if any member of the family dies, or if the karta dies, then the next eldest person of the family becomes the karta. But the family business keeps on continuing. So the decision making is quick as the powers are with the karta only. So decisions can be taken very quickly as all the powers are with the karta only. No corporate tax has to be given by the Hindu Undivided Family business. People use it mostly for tax benefits these days. So to save the taxes, people use the benefit of Hindu Undivided Family. Otherwise, this kind of business is more towards the extinction. It is not popular these days, right? So what are the disadvantages of the these are the advantages, right? कि co-partners का भी share होता है profit में, सभी की limited liability है, all the co-partners have the limited liability, business has a continuous existence, all the decisions and control are in the hands of the karta, so more decisions can be taken very quickly, and no corporate tax are levied on Hindu Undivided Families, and there are many tax benefits given by the government for the HUFs. Okay, then next is it can be that the karta is he is the main person who is controlling the business. So he can keep all the secrets with of the business with him. He can, the secrets are not, are more safe, if you want to keep the business information more safe or more secret with yourself, so you can keep it easily in HUS, because no outsider is allowed in this business. So you can keep your business secrets here. क्योंकि आउटसाइडर्स अलाउड नहीं है, तो आपके बिजनेस सीक्रेट्स बाहर नहीं जाते हैं. सो सीक्रेट्स कैन बी kept in your business. You can, if you want to keep it inside your business, you can keep it easily, right? So what are the disadvantages? Disadvantages can be the powers are absolute in the hands of karta. सभी पावर्स कर्ता के हाथ में है. वन पर्सन कैन नॉट बी अ जीनियस और कैन नॉट बी एन एक्सपर्ट इन ऑल द एरियाज ऑफ द बिजनेस. If the karta doesn't want anyone else to involve in the business, he can do so, because all the powers are given in the hands of karta only. So there वहाँ पे ज़्यादा स्कोप हो जाता है कॉन्फ्लिक्ट का, बिकॉज फैमिली में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स अराइज हो सकते हैं कि अगर कर्ता के हाथ में सारे डिसीजंस हैं, इफ ही इज टेकिंग रॉन्ग डिसीजंस एंड द बिजनेस इज इनकरिंग लॉसेस, तो आपस में फैमिली मेंबर्स में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स अराइज हो सकते हैं. And it normally happens in the family. So all the powers and controls are in the hands of the karta. So it is the duty of the karta to take a mutual consent of all the co-partners also before taking the decisions. But sometimes karta doesn't allow other members in the decisions or in the control of the business. He keeps the decisions and the controls in his hands only, which leads to the monopoly of the power, right? So there is a kind of, you can say, instability in the business, because आपस में conflicts arise हो सकते हैं, जिसकी वजह से business आपकी या families आपकी टूट सकती हैं. Or and there can be limited resources here. Resources are limited because यहाँ पर ancestral property पर आपको depend होना पड़ता है for the resources, right? So resources are limited. एंसेस्ट्रल प्रॉपर्टी आपकी जितनी है उतने ही आपके रिसोर्सेज है, उससे ज़्यादा आपके रिसोर्सेज नहीं है यहाँ पे, फाइनेंशियल रिसोर्सेज, राइट? देन नेक्स्ट इज देयर कैन बी देयर इज इन अनलिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी ऑफ द कर्ता. कर्ता की अनलिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी है, while the other people are enjoying limited liability, but कर्ता की बहुत ज़्यादा अनलिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी है. So he is having a lot of pressure on him. उसके ऊपर सबसे ज़्यादा प्रेशर है, बिकॉज वो ही एक एक्टिव मेंबर है जो बिजनेस को हैंडल कर रहा है. सो ही हैज़ मच ऑफ वर्क प्रेशर, वेयर एज बाकी सब मेंबर्स के ऊपर उतना वर्क प्रेशर नहीं है. सो ही इज़ हैविंग मच ऑफ वर्क प्रेशर एंड ही इज़ हैविंग a lot of liability also. He has the unlimited liability. See, ठीक है, one. Then okay, these are the disadvantages of the HUFs, and because of that, that is why the HUFs are becoming more and more, they are becoming more extinct now. They are not so much popular these days. People are moving towards other forms of business. They are not, they don't want to be a part of HUFs. हिंदू अनडिवाइडेड फैमिली, बिकॉज जॉइंट फैमिली का कल्चर भी अब ख़त्म होता जा रहा है. सो जॉइंट फैमिली बिजनेस भी ज़्यादा अब नहीं बचे हैं कंट्री में. ठीक है, दिस काइंड ऑफ बिजनेस इज ओनली फाउंड इन इंडिया ओनली. एंड we have to remember 2-3 key points of this form of business, that there should be minimum 2 male members in the family. Okay, then existence of some ancestral property should be there, only then you can have joint Hindu family business, right? Formation is very easy. There are at least 2 male members and 1 ancestral property. If you have, you can start your Hindu and joint Hindu family business. And to become a member of this business, you just need to get birth in the family. By birth you get the membership, right? Then liability here is Karta has the unlimited liability, whereas all other members have unlimited liability, right? Then the control is in the hands of Karta only, and all the decision powers, decision making power is in the hands of Karta only. So he is the only person who takes the decision, whether right or wrong. He has the only power to take the decisions. Then minor members also becomes the member of this joint Hindu family business. There are no restrictions on the age. So joint minor members can be the member of the business also. So one thing here you need to note is that uh, earlier there was no gender equality in the joint Hindu family business, but on December 4, 2004, a bill was passed in the parliament to amend the Hindu Succession Act. Earlier, only male members can be a part of Hindu undivided family or joint Hindu family business, JHF. But on December 2004, a bill was passed in the parliament to amend the Hindu Succession Act, and in this amendment the women are also given the equal right in Hindu undivided family, joint Hindu family business. So this bill was passed to remove the discrimination as contained in section 6 of the Hindu Succession Act 1956 by giving equal rights to the daughters as the sons have. And now, as per Mitakshara as well as Daya Bhaga, female can become co-partners as well like male members of the joint Hindu family. So females and women or the daughters of the family can also become the member or the co-partners of the joint Hindu family business. Earlier it was not possible, only male members were were the members or the co-partners of the joint Hindu family business. But this was amended in December 2004 by amending the Hindu Succession Act. Now women have the equal right, and they can also have the right to become a member of the joint Hindu family business, right? So these are some key points which you need to keep in mind. I hope the session was clear. Next we are going to take the partnership till HUF or joint Hindu family business. Read from your NCERT. I have already uploaded the NCERT notes. Go through them, read them thoroughly, right? Goodbye.